On to race number 7. It is the Stewards Cup over the 1600 metres. And there he is at the top of the book. Golden 60 draws barrier number 1, aiming for that 17 in a row. More than this, he's got close to him once or twice, including a second behind him last time in the mile, even though he was beaten a length and a quarter. Waikuku, winner of this race a couple of years ago. Russian Emperor comes back in trip from the 2000 to the 1600 metres. Healthy Happy is second up. He was the winner of the Group 3 Chinese Club Challenge Cup when fresh, and he goes from the 1400 up to the 1600 metres. And King Shield down the bottom. He's had one turf placing in 17 appearances. So we start with the speed map here, Nick, and where does the champ settle?
Well, he's going to get back, isn't he? I think that's his usual running pattern, this horse. Obviously, there are a couple of runners in the race, the likes of Healthy Happy and King Shield, that look confirmed front runners. You've got the likes of Waikuku, who's likely to be sort of right on the pace. But with only a small field, Tom, I imagine it shouldn't be too difficult for them to find their positions.
No, it shouldn't. And there was all that talk in the International Mile around Golden 60's gate there when he was in gate number 2, with everyone saying ideal. In the end, Vincent Ho, cool, calm and collected. It did not matter one iota, the draw at all. I don't think it'll matter here either with barrier number 1. He'll get off the fence at the right time, which appears to be sort of for Golden 60 about the 650 metres. Healthy Happy and King Shield will set up the pace. It'll be interesting to see how quick they want to go, because we know King Shield likes to go forward. He got involved in a speed battle last start on the all-weather, and it didn't work out well for him at all.
Absolutely. Now, it's a good horses race, Tom. There's the past winners, Golden 60, looking to make it 2 in a row, and Waikuku can make it 2 out of the last 3.
Yeah, he was a strong winner a couple of seasons ago now. Waikuku, of course, Beauty Generation, Seasons Bloom, going back to 2018. He was a good horse for Danny Shum. But Joe Moreira has been able to win it on a couple of occasions in the last 5 years.
Well, the man that is in the hot seat, quite literally, is Vincent Ho. He's looking to guide Golden 60 to another victory. To gauge his confidence levels, Nick had that all-important chat at track work yesterday morning.
Vincent, another very exciting weekend coming up for you and your best friend, Golden 60. I imagine you're very much looking forward to it.
Yeah, I've been working well, so for sure looking forward to it. Another small field, so, yeah.
And just on that win on International Day, Vincent, take us through that again if you don't mind. Obviously, it was a huge performance. They came to try and take him on. The locals haven't been able to touch him, and the internationals weren't able to either. I mean, it was a super win that day.
Yeah, age of 6, I think he is, even better than before, mentally, physically. So, yeah, it was a good performance that day for sure.
And just on his trial, now he obviously ran 3rd to Wellington in a recent trial. Obviously, there was plenty of excitement around that. Were you and the team very much, pleased with the performance he was able to put on?
Yeah, we just make sure he got a good stretch out, and he feels happy himself, and he always does on the grass. So as long as he's willing to do it, we're happy.
He had a recent gallop with Stock Legend, a stablemate. He came through that very well also. Have all the boxes been ticked now in preparation for the weekend?
Yep, all done for the week. It's just, ready to race.
Is he a horse that's developed with time, Vincent? I mean, you've obviously had a great association with him. You've ridden him throughout his career. Is he a horse that's sort of changed over time? Have you noticed any changes with him, or is he the same Golden 60 that he's always been?
I'd say he matured up. Can't say he changed a lot, but definitely get matured, and not just physically. Every after summer, he get a bit bigger, and mentally he's more mature, settle more. He know what to do in the morning and in the race. So yeah.
And obviously, I can't chat to you without asking about a certain record. Obviously, plenty has been made of it, and rightly so. I mean, this weekend, should he win, he'll equal the great Silent Witness. I imagine you, as a younger man, were watching that horse and thinking, wow, wouldn't it be nice to ride one like him? Any feeling on the record itself, or is that something that you're just taking your stride?
No, no record in my mind at the moment. Just one race at a time.
He's a very, very laid-back man, is Vincent Ho, Tom. Now, here is the head-to-head record, Silent Witness and Golden 60, and the details on screen.
Yeah, Silent Witness Court had 29 starts for 18 wins. Of course, he won 17 of them in a row. The prize money with inflation things and stake money increases probably doesn't matter so much, but he's getting towards what the $100 million mark this weekend mark, and with 6.84 heading towards the winner's check here, he's going to knock that off this weekend too.
Absolutely. We'll get your selection shortly. I'd imagine both of you will be for place money only. We'll start, Nick, with some of his opposition. This is Russian Emperor, who won a very cheeky race last time in the Hong Kong Cup, but he does come back to the 1600 metres here.
Yeah, so I've got that as a slight concern, to be honest. I think he is a better horse over a bit more ground, and he proved it on this occasion. Look, he's run some good races. He was also very good in a derby last year, wasn't he, as well? So, look, he's a Galileo. Look, he'll run his race, I think, but he is a horse, I think, who wants the 2,000 metres.
Yeah, he's been improving certainly in his last few runs. A 10-start maiden still here in Hong Kong, but I've also got concerns like Nick over the 1,600 metres, so I don't have him in calculations here. He only got headed inside the last 100 there, but 1,600 metres is an uphill task, I feel.
Loves Only You, the winner of the Hong Kong Cup. Healthy Happy, Tom. Now, he resumed with this win in the Group 3 last time. He bypassed HKIR Day. He's going to be on the speed. What about him up to 1,600 metres?
Yeah, look, I'm going to keep him safe. He's in the top 4 as Healthy Happy. He sat second, sat behind Buddies here, hit the front at about the 250 metres as we're watching now, and won nicely. Yes, it was a lesser quality field here. He beat Nick, but up on the speed, he can be very dangerous, I feel.
He certainly can. Look, he's drawn nicely as well. He's upwardly mobile, and this was a good, tough win. He goes to another level this weekend, but you can't fault it.
He does have that extra run under his belt. Now, off to the trials we head here. Nick, this is Sky Darcy. That Sky field in front of him. Sky Darcy follows him into the trial. His last start was a 9th behind Golden 60 over the 1,600 metres. Can you see any sort of scenario where he can beat Golden 60, or at best he's playing for a place?
I'm finding it hard to make a strong case for him to beat him, Mark. Obviously, this trial was very good. They're putting a visor on as well for the first time, which is interesting. I just feel he's gone off the boil a little bit, this horse, Tom, in recent runs, but perhaps the headgear will spark him back into life. But we know he's a very good horse.
Absolutely. I haven't got him in the top 4 in the end to Sky Darcy. I was a little disappointed with him last start, and I just wonder if he's looking for a little bit more ground now with Sky Darcy.
All right, he's not quite the horse that won the Derby. Golden 60 on top. Tom, who's in for 2nd, 3rd and 4th?
Yeah, he's clearly on top for Golden 60, the horse to beat. I've got number 3 in for 2nd, Waikuku. I think that's the Quinella or the forecast. More than this has to go in as well, and Healthy Happy. So 1, 3, 2 and 6.
Yeah, Golden 60, hard to go past him, really. He is the one they've all got to beat, and I think that's been evident in recent racing. More than this to chase him home, as he has done on 3 occasions prior. Healthy Happy and an Afrome Waikuku as well. 1, 2, 6 and 3.